Don't See the Podcast. I'm your host, Corianne Young. Tonight, I want to talk about a topic that I've been noticing a lot lately and hearing a lot lately, not just on social media, but from a lot of people that I run into. Um, I think that I can relate to this topic. I'm pretty sure you can too. Sometimes the hardest part of chasing a dream isn't the dream itself. It's looking around and realizing that the people you thought would cheer you on are silent. That silence can feel so much louder than any rejection. And today I want to talk about support. That's what we're going to hit on, support. What it looks like, what it doesn't, and how sometimes the biggest blessings come from people you never expected. Kind of like if you are going into work and you tell one of your coworkers, hey, look, I just came out with a clothing line. I just came out with a skincare line. I just came out with something. You just followed a dream, something that you've been dreaming about for the longest, and it's finally coming into fruition. You just need a little push to get to where you need to get. And the reason that I wanted to touch on this is that I've been scrolling a lot on social media and I've been seeing people reposting and sharing these quotes and these posts about support. Why don't my friends support me? Why doesn't my family support me? It's always the strangers. It's always, people that I don't know. That's how it is. That's the unfortunate reality. One thing that I can say that allows me to relate to this is I have literally worked on writing a book for 6 years now. If you follow me on my Facebook page or any of my social platforms, I've said so many times, okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to start a book. Everything is coming into place. I'm so excited. I stopped writing that book simply because I would post it and I wouldn't get any likes. I wouldn't get any shares. I wouldn't get any I'm proud of yous or any I'm rooting for yous. None of that. It was just quiet. It was silent. And I wanted somebody to be proud of me. I craved it so much. I craved that support so much. And I realized that in today's society, that so many people would be on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all of these different platforms, and they'll share a complete stranger's post. They'll comment on a complete stranger's post, uplift them, encourage them, motivate them. But when it comes down to you, the cousin, the, aunt, the sister, the brother, the uncle, whoever you are, when it comes down to your dream, your goals, you're invisible. You're invisible. And it's like, you kind of question, okay, like, what's wrong with me? Is there something wrong with me? Why are you not supporting me? Like, you'll see them literally like spending time sharing this, sharing that, spending money on this, spending money on that. Oh, I can't do that. I can't help you with that, blah, blah, blah. The excuses never end. They never end. And now you question yourself like, is there something wrong with me? No, there's nothing wrong with you. Some people just cannot stand to see you win. Some people can't stand to see that you've been down here and now you're slowly rising. You're slowly starting to get a little bit of shine. You're slowly getting to the point where you just don't care. You don't care if you're getting that support or not. You're going to keep it pushing. When it comes down to me, another example other than writing a book is I started a skincare line too. I have to admit that I launched that skincare line 4 different times. 4. And the reason is when I first got started, I was so excited about it because it's an idea that I came up with that seemed so different than anything that I've seen on any other platform, anywhere. And I'm like, oh shoot, like I came up with this. I'm excited. Like this is my idea. And I wanted to share it. I wanted to share it to this person, that person, anybody who would listen. And the excitement that I had putting it out there and expecting that same excitement back was just not reciprocated. It wasn't there. So I definitely understand where a lot of you are coming from with the lack of support. It's very real, it's very heartbreaking, and it's unfortunate. But I've gotten to the point where now that I have stopped meditating and focusing on who's supporting me, who's not, who's uplifting me and who's not, who's seeing me and who's not, because trust me, they see you. They see you. They just, it's something on their end that's holding them back from giving to you what they're giving to everyone else. And that is okay, because at the end of the day, it's you who has to sit with yourself and uplift yourself. I've been told before that, you know, it's not my fault that you didn't do anything with your life and you don't have a career, etc., etc. You know, you always struggling, you're not stable, you're not going to be able to do X, Y, and Z. You pretty much failed. You're not capable of doing, like, I had somebody tell me that I can't handle having 3 children and going back to school. And I literally just passed my first semester of school to get my bachelor's degree. And it's like, I told you, like, getting to a point where you feel like you have to prove to everyone else that you made it without them, that's very unhealthy. It may feel good in the moment when you're thinking about all the times where people have spoken against your dreams, spoken against your goals, spoken against your vision. So of course you want to say, I told you so. But the power in being silent on your own is so much more powerful than saying, I told you so. They don't deserve your I told you so. Because trust me, the same way that they were seeing you uplifting yourself and trying and asking for support, they're still seeing that even without their support, you still doing your thing. You still keeping it pushing. You're still riding it out. You're still being strong. You're still growing and glowing, whether you got that support or not. So, I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm rambling, but this is something that I am so passionate about. I know that so many of you can relate. I kind of want to go a little bit deeper into this. If you would like to hear more, or you would like to share with me any experiences that you may have had, I would love to hear it. If that's you, go ahead and like and subscribe for weekly episodes every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whether you want to listen to be understood or just listen to be heard, this is a safe space for you to do just that. I'm so excited to get to know you. Thank you for joining me. This is What They Don't See, the podcast, and I'm your host, Corianne Young. I look forward to hearing from you next time.